Welcome back, my friends, to another episode of Automotive Drama. Like always, I'll keep the preamble short. Likes are nice, scribes are better, questions, comments, feel free, and ring the bell if you want to follow more episodes. Now, I got this 09 Toyota Camry stretched out Accord with a V6 2GR, replacing that front mount. You're all seeing it? All right. Now, you have to support the engine with a jack, like right there at the back of it. If you can, use a long piece of wood and try to get in between the tranny and the engine, and you can support it there. And if you take that bracket off, there's one bolt there, and one bolt down in there. That bracket will come off, and then there's 3 bolts on the bottom, and then there's that bracket, a bolt that holds the this is for the what do you call it, the vacuum control for this hydraulic vacuum mount. That bolts back up on there. That's a 10 millimeter. Those, you get all that from underneath. The 3 bolts on the bottom are all 14 millimeters. They're hidden up in the frame. What was I saying? Oh, now, as you can see, I unplugged the fans because it makes it much easier to get out, and you have to push this thing in really good and then wiggle it out. I try to always, if I can put a clip behind here, a pick behind here, and lift the clip and pop them right off. You also have to remove this part of the air cleaner, which goes down in here and goes to the bottom side. See the hole down there? The camera really kind of hard to get in there, but that goes in there, and that bolts there. And this goes right here. Damn light. Light works great till it goes to your eyes. This is like that. Bolt here. A bolt there. Now, when you're realigning this mount, you see that top bolt? Before you loosen up the tighten up the bottom bolts, and make sure after you tighten up that bracket, you can actually leave that bracket loose a little bit and make sure you got the engine supported and it'll all wiggle. Start that bolt and run it about halfway in by hand, and then you can leave the bottom ones loose, and then you can wiggle it, and it'll should run right in. Otherwise, it's really hard to get it lined up if you drop the weight on it. You got to wiggle it and play with it, and it's just much easier when it's all loose. You put the bracket on, leave the bolts kind of loose, put that bolt through there, wiggle, the mount will be loose, and get it started, run it in, and then when you drop the weight, it should line itself right up, and you'll be right there. Alright, again, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Automotive Drama, and ring the bell, and you can follow more. Have a good night, my friends.